Welcome into New York Giants Now by Chat Sports here on Newsbreak. I am your host, Chase Sr., and coming up, we're going to talk about Daniel Jones, who, by the way, has one of the best nicknames across the NFL, Danny Dimes. Why are we getting to Danny Dimes? Because he has a huge year 3 coming up with the New York Giants. For a few reasons. He's entering year 3. So for the Giants, they have to decide, okay, is this going to be our franchise quarterback moving forward? Because his rookie contract expires after next year. If he doesn't play up to caliber this season, well, the Giants could move on from him and look for a future signal caller under center. So are the Giants going to pay Daniel Jones? That is the biggest question around this franchise heading into the 2021 season. Also, you look at what they've done this offseason and in prior off seasons. They have surrounded Daniel Jones with a pretty legitimate supporting cast who we're going to show you here in a little bit. And for Danny Dimes, let's see what you got. Let's see if you are worthy of being a franchise quarterback. Only time will tell. So let's look at what Danny Dimes has done so far throughout his career. It's been up and down in 2019 and 2020. He's definitely shown a lot of potential, and there have been flashes of brilliance, but there have also been a lot of head-scratching mistakes. The completion percentage below league average, 61.9 and 63% the past 2 years. This past year failed to eclipse 3,000 yards passing, and the touchdowns, 24 and 11, 12 interceptions to 10 interceptions. He's been just okay. The number that I'm focusing on here, it's not all Daniel Jones' fault. Some of it is because he does hold on to the ball a little bit too long at times. It's the sacks. Dave Gettleman has not supported him with a stout offensive line, and he has been often pressured, which has not helped him at all through his first 2 seasons in the NFL. But I mentioned that supporting cast that Daniel Jones does have at his disposal. It has to be one of the most talented in the NFL, definitely in the NFC East. Saquon Barkley is going to come back this year from a torn ACL. The Giants signed Kenny Golladay to a big contract this offseason, made a splash signing in doing so. Darius Slayton and Sterling Shepard, 2 guys who I'm not sure they're number 1 wide receivers, but they certainly factor in as number 2 and 3 guys. And then Evan Ingram. Is he going to be able to step up and really become the prospect that a lot of people thought he was going to be coming out of Ole Miss? And as a backup tight end, you have Kyle Rudolph as well. So there are no excuses for Daniel Jones as far as you don't have any weapons, because he does. But once again, it does come down to that offensive line. Going into this year, it's all there for Danny Dimes. He has to make it happen. Will he have a breakout season? If you think he will, type Y for yes. If not, get into the comments and type N for no. For me, great opportunity for Daniel Jones. He has the weapons. He has a good coach in Joe Judge, great defensive coordinator, an offensive coordinator in Jason Garrett, who, he gets a bad rep for his time with the Cowboys, but at least as far as a quarterback's coach, he's been able to develop guys. So the pressure is on Daniel Jones. We'll see if he can rise to the occasion. Now, he is working out with some of his teammates in the offseason, and I know this is peak, quarterbacks are having workouts with their weapons. Let's rave about it and say that this quarterback is going to be a great leader. That's what Daniel Jones is doing right now, according to Ian Rappaport. He sent this tweet out the other day saying, quarterback Daniel Jones will spend the week in Arizona working out with his team's offensive weapons for several days of throwing sessions, I'm told, showing some leadership. Jones organized the week, and the wide receivers and tight ends who flew out will be joined by some offensive linemen as well. So, Daniel Jones, he understands. This is a big time for him, okay? It's a prove-it deal for his sake. He can earn a monster contract extension. He's trying to show the organization, okay, I'm going to be able to play. I have some weapons, and now I'm a leader. So I'm going to take some guys out to Arizona, and we're going to get some off-season work in. Don't forget to follow Chat Sports on Newsbreak. Hey, if you like the New York Giants, we're pushing out the latest news and rumors. When Daniel Jones goes out to Arizona to get some practice in with his weapons, we'll let you know about it. So hit that follow button here on Newsbreak and give us a shout.